What's up, guys? Anklespankin here, and today we are playing, as requested, Darius in the top lane. And it looks like poor Captain Monk is not going to be getting a leash from his bot laners. But that ain't any of our business. And today, like I said, we are going to be playing the Darius. It looks like we are going to be against a Fiora. So that will be quite the interesting lane for us, and I don't know where Fiora is, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and... oh, there she is. There we go. Just chop her up a little bit, give her the little slap chop. What is she running? She's running... it looks like she's running the teleport. So, we can keep that in mind as we try and duke it out with her here. She did take quite a lot of damage just from coming into lane the way she did, and from whatever she was doing. So, since we do have a pretty clear advantage here, we'll go ahead and just see if we can roll with it. And we are playing Darius, by the way, today. You guys did request it, like I said, on the Alistar video. Darius was one of the most highly requested champions, along with Galio, and I don't remember who else. I'd have to look at it again. Either way, though, I do pay attention to what you guys want, what you guys would like to see. And, you know, I just want you all to know, I love you guys. I love you so much. But today also was the start of the new ranked season. For those of you that have not played yet, I've been playing some ranked. I would like to try and go a little harder in ranked this season, because I did make a decision that now that I'm finally, like, really honestly enjoying League a lot more again, I would really like to, I would very much like to get better at it again. More than a lot of things in my current life. Because if I could be better at League, that would let me get better videos out for you guys again. And not to say that my videos are necessarily bad at the moment, but they're not at the normal quality that I hold myself to. So let's go ahead and just see if we can do this here, and I give up. What? Hang on, hang on. I can't believe I fucked that up. I really can't believe I fucked that up. Because I just fucked that up so tremendously badly without even thinking about the Lee Sin that exists. And then Fiora did whatever the fuck that she just did. And, I mean, at least she has no teleport. We can think about it that way. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and see if we can just do some good damage here. Pull her in. Actually, that wasn't a really good pull, but it is okay. We do have our boy Monk coming in from the side here, and we'll see if maybe... no, he's actually not coming in from the side there. Look at that damage, though. Come here. One more, and bop. There it is. There's her little fancy dash move. And let's see. Boop. Get this, and pop. What the heck? Are you trolling? Like, what? Huh? What the you know what? Whatever, dude. She, you know, honestly, I gotta admit, that was a very, very incredibly well done her face to my axe style. So I gotta admit it. You know, I'll give you benefit of the doubt there. You know, you really looked like Fiora looked like she was the man with the plan, and she had me on the ropes and whatnot. What the fuck was she doing, dude? Like, I've been playing ranked all day, and it's been against, like, these I've actually been going against really high MMR people, which has been odd, because, like, why is everybody so ridiculously high? Like, I didn't finish that high last season, but for whatever reason, they're super good now. So, ooh, clipping her with the tip of that axe there. And let's see if we can go ahead and just pop, get some more good damage off in there. Pop! And there she is. Gonna have to dash out of that one. Come here! That's gonna be some good damage off on her. And let's see it. Boop! And there we go. Gonna avoid using my ultimate there, because there is actually no reason for me to try and use it when she will just use her little fancy riposte move. So, boop, there we go. Just let her dash on out of that. And I'm gonna back off here, because I'm being kind of a goofball in the sense where I'm just pushing super, super hard for no real reason. And that's really begging me to get killed by the Lee Sin. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back. We're going to buy our Phage here, and we're also going to buy a Pink Ward. Because we really do need to get our mana back. We need to get some vision that will stick. And since we're pushing so hard, I can actually afford to put a pink in this bush without having much fear that Fiora is going to try and clear it. We may want to put the Pink Ward in the bush from this area, though, because one thing that's really important with Pink Wards is to not let your enemy know that you have them if you can avoid it. Because if I set this Pink Ward down before she sees me, she won't know that I had it in my inventory, unless this is warded, of course, in which case she'll have it, you know, she'll have the knowledge that it's there, which it was not warded, so that is good. Now, one thing to note is that if I had run up here, I actually would have been safe to put it in there anyways, because the wave was so pushed regardless that it does not even matter. But we are up here now, and I should actually be standing very far up and only trying to get, only trying to last hit CS right now. Because if she's low like that, there's not really any reason for me to try and push. Like if I push under the tower, that literally only makes it easier for her to CS when she's low like that. But when she's backing, obviously I'm going to want to get under the tower. And what the heck, her teleport's already up? I guess she did use it pretty, a little while before mine. So let's go ahead and just see here. Go ahead and bring her back in. There it is. Go ahead and there's the pain. That's going to be doing it right there for her. And let's see, I might be able to go for, I don't think I should. I definitely shouldn't go for a kill. But Lee Sin's bottom, so that's good for us to know. Let's go ahead and just see if we can get fouled in there. And maybe we'll be able to do something. So, let's just, and there we go. Get some good pain off on her right here. This is going to be that. There's the pull. And kablap. There's some good damage right there. And what the heck? Oh my god, I forgot my bleed. I totally forgot the bleed, dude. Fucking rip. So, as much as I really want a diver, I don't want to do anything super crazy like that in order to throw this lane. Because I'm actually in a very good position in this lane right now. And I don't, like I said, I really don't want to just, like, hand feed it to her like that. That would not be very good for us. But we'll just go ahead and stand up here for when she goes for these minions. Pop our W and actually mess up. Drop the Q. There it is. Get some good damage off on her. It looks like we will have the Fiora coming up here. And let's go ahead and just, oh, fuck it up. Totally mess it up. Oh my goodness. I tried to flash into the bush and get her with that last part of the Q. Totally my bad. Entirely my mistake. Unfortunate indeed. But at least I do have my teleport up. And Fiora also doesn't have her flash. So 100% my fault. There's really nothing else to it, sadly. So, nothing else to say there. Let's go ahead and just teleport right onto this minion. No reason not to. And let's see if we can get this pushing. After we get our Black Cleaver, we'll start getting a lot stronger. Because one thing that Darius is super good at is actually just getting, you know, the Black Cleaver and then going super tanky. So, after we get to that point, we'll be much better off. And, I mean, we're really winning lane pretty hard right now anyways. Azir looks like he's actually on his way up here as well. So that's kind of weird. Oh, there's the guy that, you know, was on his way up here. So, gonna dodge out on that Q pretty easily there. And we'll just go ahead and walk back away. So, Fiora is very likely going to be back in here. If she's not, she's crazy. She's actually crazy. She doesn't even have mana. So, let's go ahead and just totally misclick just like that. And let's see, it looks like he is going to go for the ultimate there. And with the tower on him, this is a very free kill going down for, well, for us. But he's going to get the kill. So good job, Monk. Going to be picking up that kill with relative ease. And with Lee Sin mid, we can definitely take this tower for nothing. And that will be the end of the, well, end of the first top tower. So now that we've taken that, you should think of League of Legends like an onion. I've been talking to Isaac a lot, and that was one of the things that he always said that a lot of people don't do. And it's a very simple concept, which helps a lot more than people might give it credit for. So the hook will land. Let's go ahead and just pull him over here. Boom! Wait, that's it. There we go. And let's see if we can do this one too. This is going to be some good pain going off on him. And just slice one more auto. And there's the dunk coming in. And that will be the kill right there. Getting the big old dunk off on Lee Sin. Double buffs going in. And that will be a very good time for us to come over here. So go ahead and just yell back off at these minions. And okay, sorry, the tower was getting us. But we'll go ahead and grab this tower as well. Back to what I was saying about onions. Because onions have layers, you know? Onions have layers. And that's important because, like an onion with layers, you want to fuck it. You want to fuck summoner. No, that's not what it means at all. What I'm saying is that whenever you're playing League, right? You can think of it in layers in the sense that, there we go, I got it. But you can think of it in like that way, in the sense that when you get a top tower, obviously if you go for the next top tower, it's risky, right? Sometimes I always say it's a good idea because sometimes, you know, if I'm doing well in top, I can keep pushing, keep gaining attention from the enemy team and whatnot, but that's not always the best idea. Usually what the best idea is, or the safest idea, excuse me, is going to be going to other lanes. God, that felt good to watch that happen. But going to other lanes and actually grabbing all the other towers in that same tier of tower. So what we did there, after we got top, and with the wave pushing, we were able to just run mid, and I mean, it just so happened to be a very fortunate time. But it looks like there's a fight busting out down bottom. And with them actually teleporting down there, I don't have anything to be afraid of as far as me pushing this wave. So I'm actually going to try and take a tier 2 tower and just see if I can crack their defenses a little bit. Because if they're just going to let this happen, you bet your sweet patootie I'm going to go for it. But with Black Cleaver completed and with a teleport in hand, we should be able to do some good stuff here. They are going hard for kills. What is this, team deathmatch? Alright, whatever. We'll go ahead and just work on this a little more. I should be able to get it within the next wave, so that is good. Unless Azir comes up here and stops me. But if he doesn't, this should be a pretty free tower. There's Azir now, and we'll go ahead and just walk away. No real reason for us to try and push or anything. No real reason to push our luck or do anything silly. We'll go ahead and just, well, chill here. We are level 11 now. We do have the level 2 dunk. And let's see if he go for it, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. He's not going for it. I actually might be able to 1v2. I know it sounds crazy for me to say, wait. Ward. 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 They're not warding. I'm not going to be able to teleport in to help if they ain't warding. So let's go ahead and just see if I can fight this Fiora. Come here, baby girl. Let's do this. Let's fucking do it. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. And let's see it. There's that. Let's go ahead and drop this. Doing as much damage as we can. We know she doesn't have that parry of hers. So kablam. Look at this. The dunk. There's the easy kill. Coming in. Just chopping her up. Easy, easy pickups. 4, 2, and 1 now. Good night, Fiora. Easy kill coming out there. I knew with my level 2 ultimate, my level 2 dunk, she was not going to be able to do anything to us. And we were able to do everything and more to her, wink wonk. So, just penetrating her and dunking her right into my hoop, aka my butthole. You know, see, because, you know, I'm a very interesting person. I actually use my own butthole as a weapon. You know, it's nothing weird. It's totally normal. Nothing weird. Well, let's go ahead and get that tower. Our teleport is still up. We can grab Ninja Tab Eyes. And... I might actually... Let's fuck, dude. No. I didn't say that. Okay, not let's fuck. But, let's go ahead and go for Dead Man's Plate here. This will be a good idea for us. Because Dead Man's Plate, it gives Darius that movement speed that he wants. It gives him that health. It gives him that armor. Very strong item. And Black Cleaver is pretty much the only damage item you ever need anyways. Everything else should be oriented directly towards your survival. And perhaps a little movement speed. But once you get Dead Man's Plate, you want to get Spirit Visage for that healing on your Q. And you want to just keep on fucking, because after you get more HP, your Grasp of the Undying does more damage. And as you can see, every 4 seconds in combat, your next auto attack steals 67.4 health already from your target. And that's not just like a tiny amount. That's actually quite a lot. So I'm sure Fiora knows very well that she is not able to fuck with the dunkmaster himself. And, you know, I don't blame her for running away right now. I don't blame her for pussyfooting around. And let's see, there's nowhere for me to teleport. I guess everyone on their team is just, they've just lost their will to fight. So, unfortunate, but that is the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. So one more solid auto here. Looks like Sejuani is going through mid. The tower will get kicked back into it, and Sejuani going to drop the ultimate. Will it be enough? Skylar not going to pick up the kill. Sejuani will. Good job, Monk, with somehow or even another he picked up the kill. But hello, hello. So she doesn't even want to try to fight anymore, dude. Go ahead and get over here. That's going to be some good damage. Ah! Hey, you want some more good damage? And there it is, and boop, she thinks, wait, oh, fucking the tower, dude. I was goddamn tanking the tower, whoops. Alright, so you know, like, my bad and stuff. Boop, there we go, just let her die out there, and... Ha 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 ha, ha ha. Ah! No, no! I should have just pulled her in and killed her. Apparently she switched her fucking Titanic Hydra into a Ravenous Hydra sometime. Got the life seal, managed to live that way. And then Azir killed me when I was trying to be a funny BM, haha, funny guy. So, you know, I totally deserve that. I 100% deserve to have every bit of asshole tearing that I just experienced. There is no way around it. Like, I had that coming. I really had that coming. That is a goddamn shame. So, wow, I look like a dick right now. And I gotta say, every bad thing that happens to me in this game, I fully deserve. So, that's all there is to it. Let's go ahead and run down towards mid. It looks like, uh-oh, Skylar could be in a finicky situation. Does he have the egg? He does, so that pop is going to pop, and there he is. He's going to be a little Eggman. And let's see if we can get in here. It looks like Empire the Vayne is trying to do mechanical stuff, but it's not really working too well. Come here, little boys, and whoop, boom, there's one kill. Easy pickup. I should have dunked her, though. So, hey, all right. Oh. Not gonna be able to get that, but let's go ahead and just spin that ass in a circle, see if we can calculate the circumference of these minions' ass cheeks, and we'll go ahead and just push down this tower. Because with 3 of them down, they ain't no one gonna stop us, and let's go ahead and just, well, keep on pushing harder than a pregnant lady here, and it looks like, well, it looks like I'm the only one in labor. So, well, unfortunately, I did not have the strength to go through with my full birthing process, so I'm going to have to back off now. I have to back off. Baby, you're going to have to crawl back into my uterus for now. Hope you understand. So for now, let's go ahead and just sit here and see. Uh-oh! Spotted! And let's, well, you know what? New strategy, just sit right here because they'll never expect me to be just in the next bush waiting for them. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit here until the end of the game. And by the end of the game, I of course mean we're going to just run around and jump on little Tristana here. So Tristana is going to jump out. It looks like this could be a bad idea. Something is just not going totally right. You know, did anyone else experience that lag spike? I mean, something... Wait, what happened? I died. How'd that happen? Oh, wait, this is exactly what I meant to happen. Tristana going down. It looks like, oh, Fiora gonna go down. Emperor's Divide, the Shuriman Shuffle, along with the Bubble, Disco Rave Party. It looks like dashing over the wall, and the Flash will be a kill off on Azir. And let's see, Skylar, the Hex Tech Nivea, gonna be going further, but somehow Lee Sin is over here, going to get pulled, and that's gonna be the auto attacks. Tiffany is unstoppable, somehow 8-2-7. Quite the interesting game, and I guess the 8-2-7 Blitzcrank was just too much. Tiffany was just way too strong. So, victory coming at you, a very quick game, and honestly, a really good display of what Darius does, because you guys saw how much I fucked up, right? Like, you saw how much I fucked up, and I was still able to just dick people by doing whatever I wanted to, and, like, I feel like that really embodies Darius as a champion. So, If you guys have not played Darius before and wanted to, I recommend you do. Holy shit, everyone did so much damage this game, except for you, Nami. You really dropped the ball there. But good effort anyways, good effort. But like I was saying, I do recommend you guys try Darius. Very fun champion, very silly. He's very strong, too. Obviously, if you're good with this champion or don't do the silly shit that I was doing, you might have better results, like even better. But with all the dunking, I'm sorry we didn't get to go off on a dunking spree anytime that game. It was too short, sadly. But if you guys did still enjoy this video, do make sure you leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. If you want to, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. All things will be in the description below. And as always, I love you guys. You have a wonderful day. Peace!